Having a little bit of a Bitcoin pullback right now. You can see over here, it's on the weekly for Kaspa right here. All right, we were creating, let's pull this out here, let's get this. We had higher highs up here, right? Now we've created the first lower high for a while that we've had on this chart. Okay, obviously you're going to get pullbacks in the market and corrections. Now if we take a Fibonacci and put on here, go from our swing high down to our swing low, you can see we came right up to this 702 at 17.6, and also the 618 right here. All right, and once again, this is on a weekly chart. Each one of these candles represent 1 week. Right? We come in on a daily, it changes it quite a bit, right? I mean, there we go. All right, so we're going to take a look at this chart here, see if we can figure out what's going on here, count a few of these waves out, and see what's going on with Kaspa. But first off, we're going to jump over here real quick and take a look at Bitcoin. 99,000. All right, now I have this on a 1 hour chart. Let's put it on a 4 hour. All right, you can see that VWAP is down here right around the 702 Fibonacci level. So we could get a pullback. That would be a very good place for a bounce to come in, right? That VWAP is around 97,165. All right, that's the volume weighted VWAP, volume weighted average price. All right, that's what this thing is here. This blue line running through here, and price always seems to, stay right around that. When you get on the outside of it, sometimes it turns into support. And when you get on the outside of it, down on the bottom, it becomes resistance sometimes. You can see out over here how it rode that VWAP, or this is the moving average here. I apologize, I have the VWAP put up here, but rode that moving average with the what is it, 1 to 5, and the blue one here, the 5-day moving average, 5 period. It rode it right up here. And this is the first time we've actually lost it in a while. All right, on Bitcoin, but you can see this thing is getting a bounce now. Starting to, might have a little bit of a retracement here. It looks like it's doing a possible 5 waves down here. If you come in on a 15, you can see it a lot better. All right, you take the fib and put it on the top here. All right, yeah, it's just that 382. Let me go back here on the 1 hour. But I've seen a hit on that 382 here, but looks like a possible 5 waves down. So you'll have some runs up and runs down. I thought it was doing an ABC there, and I actually got in a long position up in this area right up here, and it actually got stopped out there. But looks like it might be doing something like this: 3, 4, then maybe down to this this Fibonacci down here, close between 96 and 97, like I said, 97.1, right around there, 97,000 bucks. You can see a bounce there. That would be a very good place for it. Now, if it does not bounce at that area, right, we're right around that 618 now. It could bounce here, anywhere in this zone down here, this box, right? We're going to put a box here because that's the best way to do it. You give exact prices. That just I think that's crazy to do. That's, nobody knows 100% for sure, what's going to happen with this thing. But it was forming, let's see here. This would be a beautiful spot for this thing to stop. You know why? Because you had 5 waves on this thing. 3, that's why we were playing this ABC over here, over in Discord. As long as it don't have a closing candle below the top of this wave 1, this still would be a good spot for this thing to stop and head up. All right, we'll see if it happens. I don't know. We're going to put a line across the top of wave 1 here. A lot of people think if Wicks violated it, the Fibonacci rolls out, this and that. Everybody has their own theory with that, I think. I could show you a million charts where it violated with a wick through, and it still ended up, doing the 5 waves up. So we'll see what happens with this. All right, we got the 1 hour RSI right on the floor. That's where you want it. The 4 hour coming down. The 8 hour is bearish. The 12 hour is still bullish. It's the lower time frames, the 30 minutes on the bottom. 15 is still coming down. We actually had some bullish divergence there too. That's why I played that long, took that long up here. We had bullish divergence on the 15, and it was just looking good. Looked like a perfect ABC. Didn't work out. Now you can see this thing starting to come back down here. All right, I would be watching, like I said, around this VWAP. I would be watching for a bounce. 97.4 to 97.1, somewhere around, right around there. If it wouldn't bounce there, then obviously we got some lower targets that this thing could come to, but we'll stick with that for now. See what happens here. This is stuff we were playing on the way up here, especially over in Discord. If you guys want to join up, we leverage trade over there in Discord. We took a tau position yesterday, killing it. I think it's doing great. So that is a level 3 membership. You get over 10 hours of videos with that, over 20 some videos to teach you how to start using all these charting tools I use, how to set up your trading view, and everything is in there. Okay, and then you get a link to the Discord. We have over 200 people in there, so check it out. We would love to have you over there. This is the time you're going to make money, guys, in this market. When Bitcoin dominance is crashing, this is it. Okay, these next few months are going to be the time when you want to make your money. Look at this over here. Look at Bitcoin dominance. Broke that support and is heading to the downside. You gotta love that. We've waited for this for months on this channel. You can see this break of the yellow line here. It's starting to roll over. Hasn't done that for a very, very long time. This started in January of 2023, this line up, and been heading straight up ever since. It hasn't broke. First time it's broken in a while. That means it's alt season. All right, it's time to go. It's time to make money. It's good to be in a group. You got a lot of different eyes watching charts, posting charts. We have a lot of great traders in there. So once again, that's a level 3 membership. It's only $15. All right, if you can't make money in a month over there with the calls that are posted, then I would just cancel it. I mean, it's pretty hard not to make money right now in this market. Today, you can see for the day, a little bit of a pullback. You're going to have that, right? You can't go straight up. Things go straight up, come straight back down. I heard that a long time ago, and boy, is it true. If you don't build support on the way up, you have nothing to catch you on the way back down, right? I mean, that's just how it goes. But for the week, look at this. Beautiful. H-bar. Love H-bar. Algorand. I love Algo. XRP's doing great. Card ADA. A lot of them. Gala's starting to pick up. 58.5% for the week. V-Chain. It's about time. Geez, I had about 100,000 vet the last bull run. It did all right, though. I forget what it went up to, 20 cents or something, but a lot of stuff out there for the week doing very, very good, guys. You're going to have your pullback days. That's just the way it goes. I mean, 7%, 4%. That's not bad for how far up these things are, right? Let's head back over to Kaspa. Take a look at what's going on here. This 702. So this has proven a very, very tough area to break here, right? Right up at 17. Might as well call it 17.7. Okay, this area here has been a real pain in the butt. I mean, it has actually come up twice now. Got rejected off them levels. We're gonna put it right up here because a break of it's almost 18 cents. Call it 18 cents. All right. Hate to say 17.9 or 17.8. 18 cents. A break of 18 cents, and this thing is going to absolutely rip. Okay, all right. This is on the daily chart. We zoom in a little bit closer here. This is on a 4-hour. You can see an overhead resistance area right here with the trend line right down through here. All right, we're going to turn that yellow. And you can see an underside here. You got two different angles you could go with this. You got one here, and then you have another one that comes up through here, a support line. But we'll just use the furthest ones out here, right? Okay. Now I know these are only 2 touches. You should have 3 touches for a valid trend line. but you can use 2. Chances are a lot of times when you have them 2, when that price comes back to that area, it's going to respect that area. Right, now if we take a look inside this wedge forming, we have a 702 retracement here. What does a 702 mean? 702s and 618s, you know, usually if you get rejected in them areas, they turn into ABC patterns. Right, now wouldn't make a lot of sense here for an ABC. The reason why, the width of this wedge would be a lot bigger of a move than the projected you know, ABC target. An ABC target, we'll put this right around 13.9, 14 cents for it to do an ABC. All right, let's take a look at the RSIs. We got the 4 hour. 4 hour is actually bearish. The 8 hour trying to turn up. It's at 29 to 32. You can see down on the bottom down here, see that blue line starting to turn to the upside. Means it's trying to turn back up. Right, the 12 hour heading down. It's at a 20 and a 28, pretty close to the floor though. The daily, the daily is trying to turn back up also. All right, and pull this up so you can see it. See that turn to the upside, that blue line? That means momentum is trying to turn back to the upside. All right, but the weekly looks good still, bullish. Your 3-day. See what that looks like. Please hit that like and subscribe too, guys. I'd appreciate that. The 3 days actually bearish at 90 and a 91, and then your 5-day here still bullish, 92 and an 86. All right, so the big thing for Kaspa is to get through that 18 cents. All right, that is the main objective here. This whole push up right here, what we have as far as the pullback. Boy, you know, if that breaks that 18 and gets going, this could possibly be a pretty decent move here. All right, inside here I can see right up through here, right over here, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves right there to the upside. All right, then you should have a corrective move inside here. This is on a daily chart. Let's take a look here and see if we have any type of corrective structure inside here. You 1, 2, 3, 4. You do have it looks like 5 waves down in here. Maybe on a 1 hour you can see it a little bit better. Let's get that down off there, down inside here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh boy, that's close too. You know, let's see. And then 5 waves up over here. You can see them a lot better on the 1 hour. Look, get that over here. Pull this up here so you can see that. You see them 5 waves. Get used to spotting them. If you're new to the market moves a lot when it's heading up or heading down. A lot of times you get 5 waves like this, all right, that move up and down. See the wicks violated over here. These wicks came down through the top of wave 1 here. Look at that. The wicks, the bottom of them are right there. That violates that, right? Yeah. So some people out there will say, oh, they can't violate that. I've seen it a pile of times. I see it all the time, all right? You got to kind of look outside the box sometimes, just see what price action's doing and not be so critical, you know, and stuff like that. So don't let people try to convince you that there's have to be, you know, a lot of times if it's a closing candle, then I look differently on it. You know, if it's just a wick, I don't really look a whole lot into that. Quite honestly, guys, I'd almost be looking for an ABC here, to be 100% honest with you. If we don't break above here, I would watch for an ABC down to right around 14.2, especially if we break 15 cents. Right, then I would definitely say this is coming in to 14.2. If we take out 17.2, then this thing will be moving to the upside to a lot bigger targets. But these don't have to do the width of these every time if they have a breakdown. I've seen tons of fake outs and stuff like that. This could do a quick wick down, finish up an ABC, just like this here, AB to 14.2. That would be about right there. Whoops, sorry about that. A, B, C, and then fire back up in here and head out the top. I've seen that happen a bunch of times also. As soon as people think the trend line breaks, that you get fake outs all the time. That's why you got to wait for closing candle, or wait for a retest to come back up and retest that breakout is legit, and then follow it down. But that's what I'm kind of looking for in Kaspa here. A lot of the RSIs are getting pretty high. Almost reset, but a lot of them are still pretty high. Don't be surprised if you get a pullback to 14.2. That's nothing compared to what this could be, right? I mean, it could be a lot bigger than that, especially with the width of that wedge right there. Like I said, this main area up here, this 18 cents, a break of 18, and what I'm talking about here, wave 2 pullbacks are normally 50% pullbacks, okay? You have a 50% pullback right in here on this Fibonacci. This is on a 12-hour chart, and an ABC would not violate that. 14.2 would be up in this area if you get an ABC here. All right, if this is a 1-2 and this starts a 5-wave pattern to the upside, and with alt season, I could definitely see that. What I'm talking about is this right here, a 1, 2. You get a 3rd wave. Hard to say where these would go. Would have to measure them out. Up towards 25 would be my first target. Wouldn't wait for that one for a while. That could absolutely be playing out here. You get a break of that 18, and I think this thing is really going to get going. It's been held down here for quite a while, since September 14th was the first time we hit this. Got rejected, pushed down, came up again and hit it. November 17th, right around there, got rejected. Okay, so a break of that area, 18 cents. This thing, like I said, it would really get going. That first target up there would be 27 cents. This could be the start to it right here. A break of that 18, there you go. This would play right in. That's why I'm looking at that. These are 12-hour candles each one, and this started forming on November 3rd, I'm sorry. So this is a whole month's worth of action in here, possibly for a wave 1 to 2 heading to the upside here. But don't be surprised if we get a small pullback right now. Then maybe a pretty decent run. All right. Thank you so much, guys. Please hit that like and subscribe, and I will be back very soon. Have a great day, everybody.